What's going on, family? It's Bashari Jones.
And I am Kiana.
And welcome to Keeping Up with the Joneses Lovecast.
Welcome.
KUWJ Live, where we're here to inspire, to educate,
absolutely,
to entertain, to empower couples all over the world. Today, we're going to celebrate. Okay, we're going to celebrate those couples that have stood the test of time. On tonight, we're going to celebrate a couple that has been doing their thing. We actually met them, man, years ago. I don't even know. It's been over a decade ago. We've been on this couple for over a decade. They're a very supportive couple. Everything that we do, they come to. Back in Detroit, when we did couples events, they was there. We know them through business.
Yes, we do.
And this is a couple that actually, you know, stood beyond business to where it was no longer just business associates, but it was actually, you know, they become friends. Okay. We had the Gills on. Okay. We had the Reeds on.
Yes, we did.
This
can't forget them Reeds now.
Right. This is that circle. Okay. That circle of friendship that goes beyond business, that goes beyond pretty much everything. And, you know, we're glad to have them here. Okay. They have been married for a long time. We're going to let them tell their story. And if you guys don't know who we're talking about the Herrells.
The Herrells.
Mr. Antoine and JoCheryl Herrell. So today's show is no longer called Keeping Up with the Joneses. Today's show is now called Keeping Up with the Herrells. Let's go, family.
Slow motion. It's gonna be easy to keep up with me. I'm slow motion.
All right. So what we want to do is introduce you guys to the world. We want to give a shout out to Sandman, for Sandbox Radio, for allowing us to be on his platform, to share the love and to, you know, congratulate and celebrate couples on the podcast. So listen, we want to open up the floor to you guys to kind of introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about yourselves and how you met. Okay, how it all started. Years and years and years and years ago.
If y'all can remember that far
if you can remember that far.
Her memory is better than mine, so we'll let her tell it.
Absolutely. So go ahead and whoever want to start, whether, you know, ladies first, JoCheryl, you want to start, or Antoine, you want to start and get it wrong like we normally do as men.
I'll start off with, hello everyone, I'm Antoine Herrell. This is my lovely wife, JoCheryl Herrell, and that's all I want to say.
I mean, man, he should know we met back in 1995.
Wow.
1995. Wow, I was graduating high school.
I had 2 years out of high school by then.
Y'all call us old. Oh my goodness.
So that was our.
We didn't say you were old. We said you guys have stood this test of time.
Y'all been together a long time, is what we said.
Yeah, she said that she held that long. Hint, they old.
Hey, I still play basketball. So you said 95, right?
We started early having a family. Our son was born in 97.
Okay.
And we got married in 2000.
Okay.
And
that's how we met, though.
How we met? Oh.
Yes. How did you meet?
Through a friend at the skating rink.
Oh, really?
Skating
in
rink.
Detroit?
Yes.
Which one?
Which one? Northland or Wheels or Royal? Oh, y'all was in the hood.
Yeah.
East side.
Was there any shootouts that night?
No.
That's the skating rink that's known to get shot up in Detroit. The Royal skating rink is known.
It has never been shot up. There's no bullets ever hit that building.
Well, there were shootings on the premises.
We initially met at the skating ring.
Okay.
And I noticed one of my middle school friends was talking to her. Actually, it was just over to the house not too long ago. But one of my middle school friends was talking to her, and I was like, hey, introduce me to your girl. And come to find out, she had been watching me for like months. Fantasizing stuff about me. It was crazy.
Now you're doing too much.
After it came out, I was like, man, you was watching me like that, stalker.
I was looking at him. I saw him.
But she was so hard to catch up with. It was like, I was about to give up. I mean, I was calling. Her mom was telling me, you know, she stays at her friends during the week. I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, we met, and then it was like months went by where we did nothing happen. So I happened to get her on the phone one day, and she, invited me over to the house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. So I walk over to the house. It was a little walk, maybe about 2 or 3 hours. I think I ride my bike. I think I rode my bike. It was in high school.
You said 2, 3 hours?
It was in high school, so
exaggerating.
It was a long walk. But when she opened the door, now get this, she had just got done with like her birthday modeling thing. She was in like a modeling show or something, so she was all did up, had the hair. I mean, like, wow. So she opened up the door. She wasn't the girl I remember. I mean, she was still in the skating ring. When she opened up the door, it was like, okay, I gotta lock this down before I leave. Like, I ain't leaving here unless she my girl. So we got up there, and I think I stayed there until like well into the evening. Her mom's was real cool. Left us alone in the living room. We had time to talk and stuff. Before I left there, she was my girl.
Wow.
All right now.
So that's how you remember it? Is that your vantage point? He just locked it down. Hey, let's give it up.
For a couple months, here and there.
I called you for a couple of months. You avoided me for a couple of months. You didn't do no talking.
For a second.
So you say you basically knocked on the door. She opened it up. You like the way she looked. You say, I'm locking this down. So you was a door-to-door girlfriend getter. Like,
it didn't quite happen.
It sounds like door-to-door sales. Like, I'm about to lock this sale in.
Open up the door. My jaw hit the floor, and I wanted to ask, like, is Joe somebody home? I mean, because it was like a night and day. She was a different person.
Absolutely.
Wow. We're about to get a picture of that day.
Before we finish up, I still got those pictures around here somewhere.
Oh, we're gonna have to see that picture. We might have to take an intermission real quick so you can go get that picture. Pause for a moment.
Wow. Okay, so how long did you guys date before the proposal happened, and how did the proposal go? Because if you can remember, because ours was like, we just actually did a mutual thing.
I remember the proposal. It was like her brother and godbrother chaperone. We went out to I think Red Lobster. I had the cook put the ring on the lobster. The ring was so small, she like almost ate it.
I thought that the lobster had its own ring. I'm like, because of the diamond had fell down to the bottom, so I couldn't see the diamond.
It rotated.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I put the ring on the lobster and all that. I was trying to be romantic. I ain't have a romantic bone in my body, so yeah, it was a disaster.
Hey man, we're gonna give you a shout out for the effort, brother.
Yes, an A for effort.
Absolutely, yes. Man. That's creative.
So
put the ring on the lobster.
So how old were you guys at that time?
18.
They gotta do some serious math. Wait, what year is this? Let's subtract.
18.
And I was 19.
Okay, so y'all was just out of high school.
No.
So y'all got engaged right out of high school. So how long did it take before y'all actually got married? You said 2000?
Yes.
So how many years later was that?
3?
No. 96 was.
I didn't propose in 96.
I know. You proposed in 97. So we proposed in 97 and we got married in 2000.
3 years.
So 3 years later.
3 years after the proposal.
Okay, that's what's up. So let's talk about this wedding day. Let's talk about, do y'all talk about y'all wedding day often?
No, I don't think we've ever talked about it.
Well, we're gonna talk about it today. Let's share.
See, I wanted to elope and go to Hawaii. I've been trying to get to Hawaii for 20 years. 20 years I'm trying to get to Hawaii.
It's coming up. June next year. It's coming up.
I don't know if I'm going on that trip. I don't know. I'm still debating.
You said 20 years.
You going to the Hawaii trip next year?
I believe we're gonna be there.
Yeah, we did talk to Doc about that. So we are planning on going to the Hawaii trip next year. We did tell Doc that we are definitely interested.
Definitely.
Into going to Hawaii. That'll be a great getaway for us.
Phenomenal and great company.
Great company.
I'm trying to get the whole family there. So let's see how this year go. And I want to get the whole family there at least once.
I get that. So you wanted to elope And then, but what happened?
I wanted everybody to see us.
I get that. So y'all had a church wedding?
Yes.
How many guests would you say were there?
Oh no, wait a minute, you're going too fast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She was like 5 hours late.
I was not 5
I thought I was getting stood up. I'm in the back with the uncle and the minister, and they looking at their watch like, Twan, you sure she coming?
Well, hey,
very slow hairstylist.
He about to start on me,
you know,
y'all. He about to go on me.
I don't blame my wife for her being late to our wedding. But number one, I already expected it because my wife is not an on-time person usually. But then she was with her cousin. Her cousin was the maid of honor, right?
Yes.
And
yes.
her cousin's always late as well.
I think she was the matron.
Or matron.
Of honor. Mm-hmm.
And her cousin's always late as well. And her cousin was taking care of mostly everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that they were like, I didn't feel like I was going to be stood up.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew that what was going on was just normal. Like, this is just normal. They're going to be late. You know, I knew she was going to be late. I probably told somebody, oh, they're going to be late. You know, don't worry about it. It's all good. So it was no big deal. It was no big deal. But I understand what you mean by late. But 5 hours, I don't think she was 5 hours late. That's
I might have been about an hour late.
Probably about an hour late.
I wasn't 5 hours.
Maybe 4.
It felt like that to him. That's all.
I mean, when you got the minister looking at you like, you sure she coming? And the minister know her. It's like a family church. It's like, you sure she coming? You know, it's been more than 2.
It was at least 2.
Oh, yeah.
About 2 hours late.
About 2 hours late.
So you was looking good when you got there, huh?
I cried.
Aw, that's what's up.
And here we are 21 years later.
Wow. Yes, that does deserve a round of applause. That is amazing. That's a lot. I think out of all the couples we've had on the show so far, you guys have been married the longest. I think the Gills were 19 years.
How they close?
What they say? Did they respond? 18 years.
18 years.
And I know the Reeds were 15
years.
and we're 16. So y'all are 21 years. That is phenomenal. So
19.
I thought it was 19. Okay. 19 I wonder who had to be corrected. That might have been Perry that had to be corrected.
Like, that is not right. So Michelle just jumped on me.
I knew it. I knew it. I already knew that. I could see it happening.
I figured I was gonna get hot in this sweater. Goodness gracious,
I might have to, good in this sweater. I might have to
take it out.
You look good.
Watch out now.
All right, so tell me this, man. So were you nervous? Was there butterflies at the wedding? Like, how did you feel? I felt damn proud at my wedding. I ain't gonna lie. I was standing there, chest, shoulders back, chest out. Like, I'm doing this.
I was emotional and relieved. I was relieved because it had been a while, and I was starting to question if she was coming too. So I was relieved.
That's what's up.
Those emotions kind of took over everything, and then later on, the emotions came out for her.
Yeah, JoCheryl,
JoCheryl got the poker face.
It take a minute to dig some of them emotions up, She feel them. We just don't see that she feels them.
Don't worry, JoCheryl. I'm with you.
Oh yeah, I'm married to it.
I'm right there. Okay.
Yes.
Poker face.
Yes.
All day.
Oh, all day.
I had a poker face.
Say what?
I didn't know I had a poker face.
Oh yeah, you got the poker face for real.
Sorry to break the news to you.
Yeah, you poker face all day.
All day. I remember when I first met JoCheryl. Oh my goodness. It was at a prepaid legal meeting. I think they were sitting on the first row. I think Comcast Cable.
Kevin Peterson.
Kevin Peterson brought y'all in, if I'm not mistaken. And I remember him introducing you guys. And I remember trying to have a conversation with JoCheryl. I didn't know what she was thinking, what she was feeling. She didn't look happy though. She didn't look like she wanted to be there. She didn't look like she wanted to be talking to me. And then I found out that's just who she was. She's very sweet, very loving, very gentle, very kind. It just was hard to get that sense. So would you say you're shy, JoCheryl?
I used to be shy, but now I'm just like reserved, where it takes a while for me to open up to somebody. I get to know you first. So,
yeah, I remember that. It took a minute. I remember, because I'm considered pretty friendly, you know, but I don't know. I felt like you kind of was like, you know, back up. But it's okay. We years down the road, and look, we've been friends for many, many years. Many years.
All right, so I'm ready. I've been drinking, but this is like mixed stuff, so this don't count. I'm ready to go in. Huh?
How that peach taste?
It's actually good. It's actually good. And I got this sweetened lime sprinkling water with no sugar.
It's not showing too good on the camera.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I'm probably
it
got green on it. That's not working. I mixed it with this because you know the Crown Peach and the Sprite, or the Crown Peach and Mountain Dew is like a big thing down here. You know, but it's like, so I'm just kind of doing that but not doing it. But you know,
doing it to help you.
Right. But it's good though. It's good. I'm enjoying it. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get into this game.
Yes, let's get into some games. And JoCheryl, if you don't mind, if you can get a little closer to the microphone so we can make sure we hear your answers, because you talk so sweet and so soft. All right, y'all. I hope y'all ready.
Right. So this is called Know Your Partner. Right. So there are no wrong answers. Okay. They're just answers. They're just answers. So if you didn't know, you're definitely going to know after the day. All right. That's just what we do. Okay. So the way that the game works is we're going to ask a series of questions. You guys have to write your answers down. You can't let each other see the answers.
No cheating.
I need my own pen.
You can use your own pen. Did you ask if you can use your own pen?
No, I'm saying we can't let each other see them.
Y'all need your own paper too.
You need your own paper and own pen.
We got plenty of paper.
Okay. So yeah, don't let your partner see your answer. We want to see if you guys write down the same answer.
Yes, we want to see how well you know each other.
So if you guys get the same answer, you guys can high five, you can kiss, whatever it is that you want to do. If you guys don't get the same answer, then we're all going to take a shot of something. So whatever it is that you want to take a shot of, I'm going to be taking a shot of Rich and Rare Peach whiskey.
You can take a shot of water.
You can take a shot of water if you want to, but that's not fun. Where's the fun in that? But if that's what you're comfortable with, take a shot of water. You know, the first one, Kiana shot water because she was on a fast. You know, and we got another couple coming up. They already told us that, you know, the husband don't drink, so he's going to shoot pineapple juice or something like that. Who knows? But so whatever it is,
some ginger juice or some ginger pop.
Some ginger or some ginseng shots.
Yeah, that's gonna burn just the same.
All right.
Well, I'm taking shots of whiskey for y'all, so I'll have all the fun.
Oh, they got some liquor over there. I saw it.
All right, so the first. I'm sorry.
I said wiki, as my son called it.
Wiki.
Wiki.
All right. So first question is, this is what we ask every couple first. Oops, sorry, we're knocking over my microphone. What we ask every couple first is, going towards JoCheryl first. We're gonna do ladies first. What is JoCheryl's main love language? What is JoCheryl's main love language?
So JoCheryl, you gotta write.
You gotta write it down. Do you know your love language?
She don't know. Look at her face.
All right. So what I'm gonna do to help you out. You guys know what the 4 of them are, right?
No.
It's 5, baby.
I'm sorry, the 5 love language. So we got. Okay, so don't show me your answer because she can see the screen.
It don't really come up on it. I got the window so small you can't see it.
All right, so you got acts of service is one. Okay, you have affirmations is another one. You have touch is one. You have gifts is one, and then quality time is another one. So out of those 5, based upon you knowing yourself, JoCheryl, what would you say would be your number 1 love language, the one that speaks to you the most?
Do you even know what the acts of service mean?
No, really, no.
Acts of service is Kiana's love language,
and Michelle's and Jocelyn's.
Right. So basically, just to give you an example, I used to write Kiana poetry all the time. I used to write her poetry all the time because that's what I did. You know, I was a rapper, so I wrote her poetry, and she would like it at that moment, and then the poem would be, you know, somewhere on the table or on the couch or a coffee table. It'd just be wherever, you know, and she forgot about the point or whatever. So I'm doing all this work to do poetry, and she's still not feeling fulfilled. She's still not feeling like she's heard or appreciated. I'm like, well, I'm writing you all the poetry. Like, why don't you feel? And then I found out that her love language was acts of service. So what I learned was I didn't have to write poetry. I just had to take out the trash.
Ooh-wee.
That's all I had to do was take out the trash, wash a couple of dishes.
Oh, now we talking.
Mop the floor.
What?
You know,
you mopped the floor?
take the car to the car wash.
Oh, no, you didn't.
You know, and if I do all that in one day, I'm getting lucky that night. You know, that's just what's going on. So
it's a good day.
So acts of service is more so like, you know, just doing things, doing different acts, you know, around the house or letting her know that you're thinking of her and doing an acts of service that lets you know that you're thinking of her. So it ain't necessarily me going out and buying her a new Fendi bag or a new Michael Kors purse or anything like that, because her love language is not gifts. Now she'll appreciate it, I'm sure she would, but her love language is not gifts. Her love language is acts of service.
It is.
Well, I feel divided between 2 of them then.
I mean, you can what we recommend is you guess your first, because you do have more than one. You have a dominant, and you'll know when you get the book and you do the test and you answer the questions, it will help you decipher which one is your strongest, and then your first, your second, your third. My second love language is the same as Bashari's second love language, which is quality time, which is why you see us together all the time. That's why we do everything together. And our third love language, mine's, I would say, I think it is words of affirmation.
Affirmation. She likes to hear me say, I love you, baby.
I do. You look good in them jeans. I think your third one will probably be affirmations too.
Probably so.
I think his affirmations too. His first one, Bashari's first one, is physical touch.
Yeah, man. What can you do?
So we just gave y'all a little bit of an insight just to help you decipher what might be your main love language. But we're going to have to revisit this conversation, because I would like for y'all to actually read the book, do the test, and see if you were accurate with your assumption of what you thought your love languages are.
Yeah. So you got an answer? Did you choose one yet? So you said quality time. And what was yours, Antoine?
Physical touch. I already know what he put down.
For her?
Oh, for her. What'd you put for her?
I can't hear you. You could say it. You could say it.
Time. He put time too.
You put 3 of them on there, man. Which one?
He put communication, acts of service, and time.
Which one? Because you put communication first, we're going to say affirmations.
Communication is the number 1. Where is that for? That's probably falling with quality.
That's affirmations. That would be affirmations, probably.
No, she don't like to be told she loves you. Communicate. You got to talk to her.
Well, communication is not a love language.
I know, but it's gonna fall with time. You got to be there to talk, right?
Quality time.
You got to be there to talk.
Yeah.
Communication don't count.
I understand. It's the sub.
All right, so what we're gonna do is, because you chose too many, we all gonna take a shot.
Yeah. But your final answer is what, though, while we drink?
Still communication.
Communication is not a love language.
You got to pick one of the 5.
2 of them. My second one I felt was acts of service.
Acts of service.
Quality time, but I wasn't for sure which one would be first. I think it would be
Quality time.
Quality time would be first.
Yeah, quality time is definitely first.
But it's kind of running neck to neck. It's close.
Okay.
So all right, we're gonna take a shot to we're taking shots to acts of service and quality time.
Here we go.
Acts of service ain't getting me nowhere, so that's definitely not number one. Quality time.
You have to read the book, because the acts of service, you have to know your partner, because if you're doing acts of service that she feels doesn't benefit her in some way, it wouldn't feel like a love language.
Right, because even when you read the 5 love languages, they even talk about different dialects. So there's each love language has a specific dialect. Like for me, for touch, it's a certain type of touch. When it comes to quality time, there's a certain type of quality time, you know, that I like. You know, it ain't like I just want to be sitting there just doing, you know, certain things, because, you know, we may spend a lot of time hanging out with her family, but for me, that may not be quality time to me, even though we're together.
He like movies, cuddle up, watching movies. He likes doing stuff like that. Netflix and chill is Bashari's probably favorite thing.
Things happen in the dark.
It's silly. Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and get to the next question.
So we're on the same page.
All right, so we're gonna flip the question over to what is Antoine's #1 love language. Even though you done said it a million times, we're gonna see if she still write it down.
Everybody know Antoine's. You've been listening.
So we're gonna see what is Antoine's #1 love language.
What'd you say, JoCheryl? Touch.
You got touch.
What you got, Antoine?
Just touch.
Absolutely. You gonna lay hands on that brother and pray for him? All right, we're gonna
stretch our hands out to Antoine. Say a little prayer.
It's one of those be careful kind of touches. You know, it's like anytime, any kind of place type touch. You gotta be careful when you touch me.
He said anytime, any place kind of touch. Lord have mercy, JoCheryl.
I was nervous, right?
Hey, it's all good. It's grown folks radio, so
yes,
it's all good.
Yes,
it's all good. All right, so
you just can't haphazardly touch me in the wrong spot. You find yourself in a situation.
All right, so now I'm going to go into my nerdy question. This question I do every time. Sometimes I'll flip it over, but I'm just going to go ahead and give it to y'all straight today because it's my nerd question. I love my nerd question. And I'm going to let then Kiana's going to. I'm not going to let Kiana. Kiana's going to select the next question. Not going to let her do anything. All right, so my question is, and this goes into a 2-part question. So, what is JoCheryl's? I don't even know if you're into it. So just let me know. We're gonna figure this out.
Out of 7.
Let me know. Okay, what is JoCheryl's favorite? No, okay. If JoCheryl was to turn into any superhero, what superhero would JoCheryl want to be? If she could turn into any superhero, what superhero would JoCheryl want to be?
None of them.
None of them.
She don't want to be a superhero. That's your answer.
Y'all gotta write the answers down. See, y'all not playing the game, right? Not following the rule. We just gonna drink. Because y'all not following the rules. You're supposed to write the answers down. If your answer is none of them, you have to write that down. And you have to wait till she write hers down. You have to wait till she write hers down because she may have somebody that she wants to be, okay? She may have somebody that she wants to be.
And you can learn something about your wife.
Exactly. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to start pouring because she's over there thinking, and I think she might be choosing something.
It's
so
not
I'm about to start.
Come on with it.
Hero, like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, listen. All right, so you got Wonder Woman, you got Catwoman, you got Captain Marvel,
you got Storm,
you got Black Widow.
I give y'all an opportunity to rephrase or change the question because I'm the Marvels guy. I'm the DC guy. She like, something else.
Now listen, I'm the Marvel and DC guy too. My wife just watches it with me, so she knows who everybody is. Like she just comes along with me, so she knows.
You might have to refresh my memory.
That way, I'm on that side of the bed, flip that way, and you better not turn your phone up too loud. But you got one? You got one?
That's not a good question.
No, that's okay.
It's a perfect question.
That's good because none of them is an answer.
Okay,
that's an answer. That's a great question. That's
there
a great
you go.
question.
So y'all got that right.
Absolutely. So congratulations to the Herrells getting that one right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and flip this question because Antoine is the Marvel guy. He's the DC guy.
Yeah.
So
everybody want to be Wolverine.
Talk about Oliver. You say you want to be Wolverine. Oliver got that mane like Wolverine.
Doesn't he?
All right. So the question goes back over to Antoine. If Antoine was to become his favorite superhero, who would that superhero be? If you know who any of them are, or just pick one. Do you know Antoine? Who have you ever had that thought, or do you just watch it? Never had that thought? Man, where's the imagination, man? We got to get some imagination going on in the Herrell house.
No imagination for fiction. No imagination for fiction. None. But I'm trying to think of who I would like to be. I got an idea of who I might want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about. I'm gonna let her answer first.
The thing that comes to my mind is like the Incredibles, us as a family.
Dysfunctional. The dysfunctional Incredibles.
Yeah, because y'all not writing no answers down. Y'all just talking. So y'all definitely y'all are not following any of the rules.
Y'all making your own rules.
This game is not going well.
It's going well. It's going well. We got that one right. All right, come on. Give me some more. Let's try again.
All right, we're gonna drink. We're gonna take a shot.
We gotta warm it up. We gotta warm up.
We're gonna take a shot to the Incredibles, I guess. So
that is funny.
Salute to the Incredibles.
I missed what Perry said. What'd he say?
We changed the whole thing.
Y'all changed the whole format.
Y'all changed the whole format. That's okay. We're gonna roll with it. So I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
I gotta take the sweater off.
I believe this is a question that you both should be able to answer. And let's go over the rules one good time. We don't say the answer out loud. We write it on our paper. We do not share it with our partner. Okay. So we're gonna try this again. So the question I have, let's start with you, JoCheryl. So Antoine, you're going to be answering this question thinking of what JoCheryl's answer would be. And even if you don't know it, you don't have to say it. You could just write it down. Whatever you think, you just write it down. Okay, don't say it.
Oh, it's a couple things. I'm whispering in her ear, like, watch, you're gonna take that sweater off without taking the hat off.
Oh yeah. I got skills, man. I got skills.
I had to rewatch that video to see that. Look.
I got skills.
So the question I have for you, JoCheryl, is what is your partner's least favorite housework task? Wow. So Antoine, she is guessing for you, saying what your least favorite housework task is.
I wouldn't say least favorite. No, because I'm always to the extreme.
You gotta stop talking. You gotta start writing. You gotta stop talking and start writing.
I need a pen in your hand.
Where's your ink pen, Mr. Herrell? Andre got in trouble at school all the time. I could tell. Mr. Herrell, where's your homework? Where's your ink pen? Like I could just verbally do the test. Verbally, I can just tell you all the answers.
Okay, let me see. Okay, we read your answer. Okay, Antoine, what's your answer?
What we got here? What's that?
I can't.
Close to
dishes. I will give that the same answer. She said cleaning the kitchen. You said dishes. I'm gonna give y'all a hands up for that. That's a good one.
Now can I talk?
You can talk.
You can say whatever you like, man. You can say whatever you want to say.
Cause see, y'all, it's like, you know, it's one extreme. There's no gray area. It's not that I don't like doing the dishes. It's not that I don't like cleaning kitchens. I'm not. It ain't happening.
You don't do that, huh?
I ain't doing that.
That's not what you do.
Okay.
You got kids.
You say
they can do dishes.
You say you refurbish kitchens, but you don't clean them.
Not at all.
So he's not.
No, it's not going to
Get
happen.
this clear. Okay, we're gonna.
I don't like doing it. Is I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, we heard you loud and clear. I promise. Okay, so we're gonna reverse the question. We're gonna ask you, Antoine, what is your partner's, JoCheryl's, least favorite housework task? That's where we need the music, baby. What'd you say?
Inside only.
It just say housework. Housework is outside and inside, you ask me. I mean, the grass got to be cut. The weeds got to be pulled if you got a garden. I mean, the snow got to be shoveled, you know, because they're in Michigan.
Excuse me.
The leaves got to be raked. The car, well, that wouldn't be a housework task. Washing the car.
Washing the car. If you wash it in the driveway, it's a household task, I guess.
Got to be clean eventually.
We go to the car wash. We got the membership. We got a subscription to the car wash. That's how far subscriptions has gone.
Before they close.
Was that?
The only problem with that is getting there before they close.
I'm not even sure if they close, man. I don't even know if they close because it's one of those just drive-through car washes. And there's a sticker on my window and it just lets me in. But I've never been here after hours, so I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you, but I got a subscription to a car wash.
When I get enough free time to go like wash a car, it's like everything's closed. It's like, dang, ain't nothing open.
Wow.
All right, so we got an answer for you guys. Y'all ready? Antoine, did you write down an answer?
I did.
That's what's up. Look at you.
You did your homework?
What did it say, babe?
Trash. Take it out the trash.
What's your answer, JoCheryl?
I think that's a man's job.
Antoine's drinking regardless of what the answers are.
What's your answer, JoCheryl?
Okay, hold on.
Some good wiki.
What that is that? We cutting the grass. All right, we gotta take a shot. We're gonna take a shot to take it out.
I did already.
You already took your shot. So you knew it was the same thing.
I did because I thought it was gonna be because just like me with the dishes, she ain't taking out the trash.
Well,
It just
She
ain't
ain't gonna
happening.
do it.
I have.
She'll take the trash and set it by the door.
Yeah, I will do that.
Listen,
That's about it.
I don't even get that. They'll just pile the trash up until
That's
it
how they
runs
do the
over.
recycle. The recycle will just be like all over the place. It's like, dang.
We just pile the trash up until it runneth over.
It's usually the teenagers that do that. I will at least, after being told multiple times, at least pull it out the can because he's told me to do so.
Pull out the can and set it next to the trash
I
can.
have no problem with that. It's just sometimes the bag be so heavy.
That's
I'm like
because it
5
runneth
feet
over.
tall, and I gotta lift it up so high to get it out the can.
She'll take the bag out the can and set it by the door. And then the bag up under the sink will be full again. That one will come out and set by the door. And then instead of putting another one up under the sink, she just set the new one right next to the ones by the door.
But you know what? That will work because we actually have valet trash services. So if you set the trash outside by the door, they will come and pick it up and take it to the dumpster.
Well, we need to be down in Grosse Pointe City for that, or Grosse Pointe Farms. In Grosse Pointe Park, they ain't coming in your yard. We're the only city that has a third-party trash collection. Everybody else got their own trash collection.
Oh wow!
They got the little go-karts with the dumps on the back. They drive them to your yard. You ain't even got to take your trash out to the curb. You just they just drive it to the yard, dump it, and pull it out. I'm like, dang. I mean, straight up.
That's a good one. I like that one.
All right, so we're gonna do these last two questions. These last two questions. No. We got some time. We got about 20 minutes left. So we're gonna do the last two questions. So this will be number 7 and 8. So we're gonna go back to JoCheryl. This question is, and we gotta write the answers down before we say what they are. We gotta write them down. So this question is, what is JoCheryl's favorite flavor of ice cream? Do you like ice cream, JoCheryl? All right, good. All right, we got something that we can answer. This has been tough.
She smiled and nodded slow, like, yeah, I like ice cream.
This has been a tough series of questions, but we like it because it's funny. And I knew that this was going to be funny because anytime you bring Antoine to a party, you're going to laugh. So we knew that this one right here was going to be funny. So we definitely appreciate you, Antoine, for your character
and being 100%
being
authentic.
100% you.
Yes, we appreciate you being you.
Absolutely. Do you need some
I spelled this wrong.
You spelled it wrong? What we got here? What we got, Kent? That says cherry sundae?
Sorbet.
Cherry
sorbet.
Sorbet. Okay.
JoCheryl, what's your answer?
Let me start pouring. Let me make sure I'm ready. Just in case.
What's your answer, JoCheryl?
That's new. That flavor is new. So I didn't put that.
Okay.
I got 2 though.
That's your new favorite though?
Yes.
Okay, cool. But what we got?
Salted caramel. We did talk about that salted caramel earlier today.
We're gonna give a shout out to cherry sorbet.
Yes.
We're gonna take a shot to cherry sorbet and
salted caramel. That's what's up. So he knew your new flavor. Look, he keeping up. Hey, you get brownie points for that, Antoine. You noticed that her flavor changed.
Recently, it got too rich for her. She stopped liking it.
We're not liking it.
She stopped eating.
Antoine, do you like ice cream?
Yeah, but everything's changing because of the health stuff.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch this last question because I forgot about this question. I'm gonna switch the last question. Unless you want us to ask you your favorite ice cream, because if you want to share your favorite ice cream, I don't want to, deny you that privilege.
Let's get a good question in here for the last.
So this is going to be a question for the both of you. We just want to see if you guys pick the same answer or 2 different answers. Okay. Who would be you guys, either Antoine or JoCheryl? I want you guys to pick for yourselves. I just want to see if y'all get the same answer. Who would be your favorite power couple? I just want to see if you guys pick the same couple.
They don't have to be famous.
They don't have to be famous. Huh?
Define a power couple.
A couple that works together in harmony, getting stuff done. That's a power couple. A couple that works together.
Who are influential.
In harmony, getting stuff done. Wow.
I like that answer.
That is an awesome answer.
Oh.
Wow. Somebody got to feel special. Yeah. I don't know. Who you got? We see that. We got the Reeds.
Wow.
We got Robert and Jocelyn Reed. Wow.
That was their answer. Both of them had the same answer.
Wow. That was your answer too, Antoine?
Yes, his answer was the Reeds.
Wow. That is 100%.
That is an honor. First of all, I want to honor the Reeds.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we gonna drink to the Reeds.
You heard me give a shout out to them earlier in this show because I'm telling you, the Reeds are so in sync. They know each other so well. They work so well together. They are definitely inspirational as a couple. So this right here is to the Reeds. We're going to drink to the Reeds. And then we're going to drink. Yes, drinking to the Reeds.
Drinking to the Reeds. Salute.
That's to the ultimate power couple. What? Say it again.
That's your favorite couple's favorite couple.
I love that. Yes, they said the Reeds.
That was super awesome.
And you guys, if you have not met the Reeds, you need to go back into our YouTube videos because they are the first couple interview that we have posted on our YouTube page.
Yeah, go to YouTube, KUWJ Live on YouTube. Go to the Lovecast playlist.
Yes.
And watch Keeping Up with the Reeds, episode 1.
Yes, episode number 1.
Number 1. Episode number 1, keeping up with the reads.
Oh, I love that. I'm sorry, that just took a minute. That was just so heartwarming. It really caught me off guard, that answer, but I thought it was so appropriate.
That was a beautiful answer.
Yes, it was.
That was a beautiful answer. Definitely got to give a shout out to the
That's what's
reads.
up. See how y'all empower people, impact people's lives, and you don't even know
Just
it?
don't even know it.
We realized that when we separated.
Oh, man, when we separated, people were devastated. People were calling me like, I don't believe it.
It was a lot of responses to our separation. We didn't even realize.
I didn't know
What'd
y'all got back together.
We separated for about 6 months.
Also, I think it was 8 months, honestly.
Yeah, we even discussed the D word. It went that far.
6 months.
Okay.
All right, so we're
We
going to go ahead.
for like 2 years.
Really?
Wait,
Wow.
let's back up. So when did y'all separate? When was this?
Excuse me.
Long time ago.
A long time ago, huh?
Around what year was this?
This was before you got married or after you got married?
Our household. So
After we got married.
Did we know you guys during the separation? Really?
Wow.
I don't think we knew. When
We
was
didn't even know.
this?
I feel the same way. I didn't know y'all separated either. I think it was 04, no, 06. I think it was 06.
06.
We know y'all in 06?
It was like we kept back together and then we separated again. So that's where the 2 years came in.
I wanna touch on that for just a minute. If you're okay talking about it, if not, because I don't know what the reasons were, what reasons you had for separating. But if it's something you're comfortable talking about, what do you think caused you guys to separate?
Selfishness.
Selfishness on how can you elaborate?
How so?
Well, do you?
You don't necessarily have to say who was selfish.
No, you don't. No.
Just what type of selfishness?
Yes, like
existed,
how does that look? How did selfishness look in the relationship that caused separation?
Alienation, not thinking about the other person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, doing your own thing. You know, taking people for granted.
Yeah,
that's good, Antoine.
Right. So basically, like lack of appreciation to the other person, or
no,
so many words. Appreciation was there.
It was no evidence of it.
Gotcha.
That was good. You know what? Them 5 love languages really help with that.
Absolutely.
I really recommend y'all read the book. I really do. And I want to take a minute and thank you guys for even sharing that, because I'm sure that's personal, you know, and I know that you're on here to share, but I just want to acknowledge the fact that you have to be vulnerable to even talk about these moments in your marriage. So we thank you for that.
Well, you guys said we're separated. I don't want to feel left out.
All right, so we're down to about our last 10 minutes. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and make sure that we big you guys up as far as who you are and what it is that you do. So tell us a little bit about what it is that you guys do. I know that you have a business, Antoine. So let the world know. Share, and let the world know exactly, what it is that you do
and how they can reach you,
how they can find you.
Well, I love you, appreciate it, but don't call me.
Okay.
I am maybe a 25-year home refurbishment vet. I flip houses. I've put roofs on houses. I've jacked houses up, put the basements back in, across the board. But now I'm transitioning over to the investment side, buying property, fixing up for myself, and then renting it out.
So if they want to rent, how do they find you if they can't call you?
Airbnb, baby.
There you go. Okay. Okay, nice. Nice.
So how would they find you directly if they wanted to go directly through you and support you through Airbnb? Do you have like a tag name or a title, or? I'm sure you do.
No, we haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
But
that's a good idea, though. I like that.
Absolutely, man. You gotta make your brand, man, because you do good work. You've been doing your work for a long time.
Yes.
You know, so we definitely got to shout you out. We definitely got to let people know what you do.
Yes.
And so and let people know that we support you.
Yes.
You know, and what you do. And
email me. I always.
Email. There we go.
I'm always in need of more money. The more money we have, the more homes we can buy. The more homes we buy, we'll always need more investments.
So you're retracting what you said earlier. You do want them to contact you.
Yes, just
don't call your phone.
Just don't call me for work.
Okay.
Call me if you want to invest.
Okay.
So what is it? My phone for work means for investment. 313-960-0753. No minimum investment required. You know, just how much money you want to make, you know?
What's the email? What's the email?
AJHerrellGPP@gmail.com.
Got it. We'll make sure we put it in the description as well.
Absolutely.
The long version of that is Antoine and JoCheryl Herrell. We live in GPP, which is Grosse Pointe Park, and it's at Gmail.
Bars.
We got you. We got you.
Bars, baby. Bars.
We got you.
All right. So we got about 8 minutes left. So if you, JoCheryl, I'm sorry, do you have a business or anything that you do outside of that you want to let people know that you do, so they can know what you do and where to find you?
Well, I'm starting a clothing line for the family, so it can, you know, be inherited.
Nice.
Something for everybody to do, just like we're doing the investment. It's a family venture also, so it's in the making. It's coming. It's not
okay.
Okay, absolutely. When you get that
posted.
clothing line, yeah, keep us posted.
Yes.
Make sure we get some pictures and some stuff that we can share on our platforms and everything, so we can promote and support you guys.
Support you guys.
And we can wear your clothing as well. So I got a lot of clothes to buy, because all my friends got clothing lines. So I got a bunch of stuff to buy. I got some money to spend. Okay.
right.
All right. So we got 7 minutes left. So in a couple of minutes, I want you guys to really share with us, because 21 years is a long time.
Very long time.
I know that you guys have been separated, but you guys got back together.
That's a big deal.
Know, for us, personal development is a very strong part of our marriage. You know, the 5 love languages is a strong.
It's foundational.
It's foundational for us. Also, the 4 agreements by Don Miguel. Also, Men Are From Mars,
and Women Are From Venus.
You know, these are just some of the books that we've read and applied, not just read, but also applied, you know, to our marriage to help us become better versions of ourselves individually, so we could be better versions of ourselves collectively, and you know, just flourish our relationship, flourish our marriage, make a bigger and direct connection. The whiskey is flowing right now, and I really feel it. So I appreciate you, Antoine, for not following the rules and making me drink. So if you guys could just kind of just share, you know, share with the people, you know, what have been some of the things that you've used to be the glue, you know, to your marriage, to keep you guys together for so long.
I think the only thing that I had to use, well, I've read the book Power of a Praying Wife. And that was a really good book for me, because I needed that.
You got that book, don't you?
Yeah, I do have that book, The Power of a Praying Wife.
I read it like maybe 3 times.
It was good.
Yeah, it helped us a lot. It helped me more, but I feel like the prayer, it really helped. Like afterwards, it just seemed like our relationship changed for the better.
Nice.
That's wonderful.
Beautiful. What about you, Mr. Herrell? I just did it. I
don't think there was any particular book that helped with my relationship, but personal development definitely made stuff better.
Yeah.
Learning how to communicate, learning how to react, how to understand what people say, how to listen, huge. And those things, you know, indirectly help with the marriage. the commitment I had to my family probably was the biggest thing. I never thought about giving up on my family. Period. You know, no matter what was going down, I was always open to reconciliation. Outside of that, I would say it have to be the scriptures. Learning. I think one of the biggest things that helped me when we was going through our separation at the time we was in the church was the pastor. And we had a pastor that was like real straight up. You know, he gave it to you with no chaser. No, because I was
just like you like it, huh, Antoine?
Pretty much. No, I was acting up, and he was like, "Twan, you wrong." You know, I understand how you feel, but you know, you can't act like that. You can't expect that out of somebody. He's like, "You wrong." Basically, he told me I was wrong. He's like, "Nope, calm down, sit down somewhere." You know, and that was hard to hear. But it made me think, like, dang, what else am I wrong about?
And it was funny because we had counseling with the pastor and his wife, and it was a different outcome for me because he was telling me everything I needed to do, and in my back of my head, I'm like, I'm doing it, you know. So I just kept thinking about all the things that I was doing that he was naming, and it made me more upset. So I did all of that. So what am I to do now? So I was just ready to go after that.
Gotcha.
So how did y'all move past that?
After that, that's when I left.
How do we get past? How do we get back together?
But I'm saying I left, and I guess it was the time realizing that like he was still there fighting for us.
Shout out to the brothers that fight for their marriage.
Yes,
I fought for mine.
He did. I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't for Bashar, we probably wouldn't be together today. I'm not lying. He did fight for this marriage. He moved across the country for this. I moved across the state. He followed me. He did. He came down.
The country, yeah, absolutely.
He did.
That's my dog.
All right, family. So listen, we actually run out of time here. Man, this has been a great, fun podcast. We want to thank the Herrells for coming in.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing and being authentic. Yes, we love you guys.
We got to give a shout out to Sandman.
Always.
You know, for the platform.
We're so grateful.
Make sure you go to radio.sandboxradio.com.
Yes.
Make sure that you go download the app on Apple or Google Play, which is Sandbox Radio Worldwide.
Yes.
Make sure you download the app.
Download the app, you guys.
We want to definitely give you give Sandman a thanks for putting us on this platform. For those of you who want to follow us, make sure you go to KUWJ Live, KUWJ Live on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok.
Yes.
We're not anywhere else, so just those platforms. Make sure you go there and follow us. And make sure that, help us go viral.
Yes.
Help us take this thing, because we want to do something positive. We want to celebrate couples.
Yes.
We want to empower couples. We want to inspire couples to go for the long run, to go for the long haul.
Yes.
Because we're for Black love. Actually, we're for love, period.
Love all the way around. Successful marriages.
Successful marriages all around, whether you're Black, white, Chinese,
Hispanic,
Indian, it don't matter. Hispanic, it doesn't matter. We want you guys to win. And we want to thank everybody who has participated up to this point.
Yes.
The Gills, the Reeds, the Herrells.
Yes.
We got more wonderful couples coming up.
Yes, we do.
It's getting ready to go down.
Yes, it is.
Over the next couple of weeks, we got some couples coming up. We got some mentors, some of our mentors coming in. It's going to be super live. So we definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in. We see you guys next Sunday, every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, on radio.sandboxradio.com. And we are signing out. Much love from the Joneses.
Yes, and thank you again, Herrells, for sharing tonight.
Thank you for having
us. Absolutely. Peace out, family. We will see you guys.
Bye.
Next week.